Good evening. I'm Mike Reed, Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of Gannett, the publisher of over 260 daily news products and USA Today, and the organizer of tonight's inspiring High School Athlete Recognition Awards. Before we begin, I want to take a moment to address recent events. The killings of George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, and Breonna Taylor are but a few recent examples of the devastating realities Black communities have faced for far too long. Each reflects the systemic racism, racial injustice, and inequalities that have plagued our nation's history. Gannett and the USA Today Network stand in solidarity with Black communities as an ally in the fight against discrimination in all its forms. We believe Black lives matter. We are committed to action to drive real and lasting change, and will use our media platforms to listen, educate, and advocate across the communities we serve. Tonight's honored student athletes set an incredible example for our nation. They demonstrate that on an equal playing field, we are at our best and can achieve greatness together. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Hoda Kotb. Good evening, everybody. And we should say tonight is all about you. Tonight we celebrate the athletes, the families, the friends, and the sports fans. This year is not what any of us expected, but we're not going to let it stop us from celebrating the accomplishments of the best high school athletes in our communities. Not only are we recognizing and awarding the best performances in high school athletics, but we'll also be shining a light on the off-the-field stories of courage and perseverance and heart that provide much-needed messages of hope and inspiration for all of us during these very uncertain times. You guys, together, we will get through this and we'll shine brighter. I offer a heartfelt congratulations to all of tonight's honorees who have wonderful and exciting new chapters ahead. I am convinced those of you watching can foster the skills and lessons learned playing sports to become future leaders in your communities and make the world a better place. We are counting on you. We continue to cheer for you from the sidelines. I want to wish you guys best wishes for a bright future.
You want your home to be clean and comfortable, and the experts at Down East Heating and Air Conditioning are there to make that happen. They can provide you with options and ideas that won't cost you a fortune, and innovative products that help keep your air clear. A family-owned business with over 80 years of experience and a reputation for doing the job right. We stand behind every brand unit we install to make sure they run efficiently for you. Call the team you can trust. Down East Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant dealer who does whatever it takes in Jacksonville, Wilmington, and surrounding areas.
Welcome to the best of Star News Varsity Awards, presented by Star News Media and Down East Heating and Air. We are proud to honor the top high school athletes from southeastern North Carolina as the USA Today Network brings you the best night in high school sports across the country. The best of Star News Varsity Awards show begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And this is my world now. This is my world now. So anyone who try to write me off, tell them they can go and write this down. This is my world now. And this is my world now. This is my world now.
Wilmington, are you ready? The show starts now.
Hey sports fans, I'm Courtney Cronin.
And I'm Dr. Jerry Punch. We are thrilled to bring you what is considered to be the biggest and best high school sports celebration across the entire country.
You know, Dr. Punch, I've covered sports across all levels throughout my career, and I always say my most rewarding experiences as a journalist have been telling the stories of high school athletes, and I'm thrilled that we get to be here tonight to honor the nation's best.
Courtney, so much uncertainty the past few months, the pandemic around the world, business, sports, everything has ground to a screeching halt. I know so many lives have been touched and changed. How about you?
Yeah, as someone who covers the NFL, we've been navigating some pretty murky waters. And while there is a lot of uncertainty in our day-to-day life, the one thing that's not uncertain are the accomplishments and achievements of the athletes we're about to honor.
This is a night of celebration, so let's get this party started. And let's meet our co-hosts. Joining us from New York City and Connecticut are Jesse Palmer and Sage Steele.
I'm Jesse Palmer.
And I'm Sage Steele, and we will be your hosts. What an absolute honor it is to be a part of this amazing award show to recognize the dedication, the hard work, and the perseverance by so many high school athletes. And we are talking to you. I want to offer a heartfelt congratulations for getting through these last couple of months. I know it's not how you scripted, but we hope that this is a little bit of time for you to celebrate your accomplishments with us tonight.
Star News Media is proud to bring you a star-studded award show to honor the top high school athletes from the Wilmington area, brought to you by Down East Heating and Air Conditioning. What we're doing tonight is unprecedented. We're bringing together some of the biggest names in professional sports. I'm talking about Michael Phelps, Venus Williams, Drew Brees, to help us honor some of the country's best high school athletes. And Sage, I want to know, who are you pumped to see?
Oh my gosh, there's so many people I cannot wait to see. How about Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes, of course the great Stephen Curry, Gabby Douglas will join us as well, and Misty May Traynor, the beach volleyball superstar. So many people out there I can't wait to see. What about you guys?
Thanks, guys. What an incredible list of celebrities and stars. And add to that list, how about 2019 U.S. Open champion Gary Woodland? What a rising star in the golf world. And how about Jordan Burroughs? He is a beast on the mat as a wrestler.
Yeah, anytime Jessica Mendoza is on TV is appointment viewing for me. I learned so much about the game of baseball whenever she's in the booth, and I'm kind of biased as an avid skier myself. I'm excited to see Bodie Miller tonight.
Yeah, I can't wait to see Bodie either, you know. And I just can't believe someone talked legendary head coach Bill Belichick into doing this. What an exciting show this is going to be. You know, tonight we'll present the top honorees and then the athlete of the year for each state-sanctioned sport. Now, honorees, remember that no matter who is selected as the top award recipient, everyone is included in this show is a winner.
In addition to celebrating the achievements over the last year, we're also celebrating the spirit of sport. And that's not made up of one win or one big night, but hundreds of seconds, minutes, hours, and days that create the path to this moment. And the spirit of sport is about more than just the game. It's the preparation for life. Becoming a star requires setting goals, handling criticism, taking risks, and becoming a team player. What we hope is that you celebrate this honor, but remember, now is not the time to stop.
The past few months have tested us all in ways we never expected. And even though we can't celebrate in person, you all deserve a moment in the spotlight. So this is your night. Now, before we move into our first set of awards, we want to pause and recognize some of the loved ones who helped these young athletes grow and rise to their individual challenges. Yeah, we're talking about mom and dad and family and those you cherish as family.
You have encouraged and consoled. You've cleaned up stinky, sweaty uniforms, bandaged scraped knees, and wrapped sprained ankles. You've sat on the edge of your seat, maybe bit your nails until they were no more, cried tears of joy and heartache as you hoped that your pride and joy would achieve everything they dreamed.
Mom, Dad, your little girl or boy has grown up and become a winner, in no small part thanks to your sacrifices. So this show is also a tribute to you. And not to be overlooked, let's give some props to the coaches out there. Former legendary coach John Wooden once said, "A good coach can change a game, but a great coach can change a life." Congratulations to all you coaches on a job well done.
Yes, thank you to all the supporters who have helped shape these young lives. And thank you to all of our sponsors for your support in making this night possible for our community. Now, before we get to the awards, let's head to Courtney to tell us how our viewers can support the athletes and coaches tonight and be part of the celebration.
All right, let's show the power of the high school sports community in southeastern North Carolina. During the month of June, Star News Media will join other media groups in the USA Today network to host a month-long fundraiser for charitable organizations assisting with COVID-19 relief efforts. And the community with the most donations will receive a matching donation from USA Today for charities in their area. So, Wilmington, let's show the love. To donate, just click Team NC COVID Relief on the event website. Now let's hype it up and get this show trending. Tag us on your social posts. Share photos and videos from your own celebrations and watch parties with tonight's hashtags. Post on Instagram and Twitter will be shown on the social media feed on the event website when you use these hashtags to be part of the national conversation, as these awards are announced while showing support for your local friends, teammates, and students. Plus, one lucky person using these hashtags on Instagram or Twitter will receive an autographed gift from one of our featured guests tonight. I'm going to donate and post right now.
Let's show some love. Now, we hope you're going to help us support COVID relief efforts throughout the country. We better be seeing your posts on social media, but now it is time to finally get this thing started. Athletes, look, you have run, you've hit, you've jumped, thrown, tossed, spiked, served, pinned, and pitched your way into the record books, into the pages of your hometown newspaper, and now into our hearts as well. But we're ready to showcase these stars for all of the world to see. Let's get the show started with one of the biggest basketball stars playing today. Presenting our basketball awards tonight is six-time All-Star, two-time MVP, and three-time NBA champion, none other than Golden State Warriors phenom, Steph Curry.
Girls basketball.
Presented by Down East Heating and Air Conditioning.
What's up, athletes? Stephen Curry here. Just want to congratulate each and every one of you on an amazing career, an amazing year, and wishing you all the best where life takes you next. Basketball and the level of play continues to evolve. And fans and coaches are always looking for the next superstar who's going to change the way the game is played. Let's meet some up-and-coming stars who are on track to becoming the next game changers. Here are your honorees for Girls Basketball Player of the Year. And the best of StarNewsVarsity Prep's Girls Basketball Player of the Year is Sanaya Rivers of Ashley High School.
After transferring to Ashley High School for her junior season, Sanaya Rivers continued to ascend with the Screaming Eagles. She averaged a career-best 25 points while also bringing down 11.5 rebounds per game and grabbing 6.3 steals. The accolades kept coming too. Rivers was named the North Carolina Gatorade Girls Basketball Player of the Year for a second straight season, and she is now the three-time Star News All-Area Girls Basketball Player of the Year.
Congratulations, Sanaya, on this and being ranked the top 3 recruit in the country for 2021.
Boys basketball.
Next up, the honorees for the Boys Basketball Player of the Year. And the best of StarNewsVarsity Prep's Boys Basketball Player of the Year is Jaden Parker of West Brunswick High School.
Jaden Parker became one of the state's best high school basketball players during his final season with West Brunswick. Despite going through his third varsity coach in 4 seasons with the Trojans this year, Parker led the Trojans by averaging 21.5 points and 14.3 rebounds. He also ranked first in the state with 5.5 blocks per game and was third in the state in rebounds and double-doubles, leading him to be the Star News All-Area Boys Basketball Player of the Year.
Congratulations, Jaden, and best of luck at the University of North Florida.
To present our next award, we have one of the most decorated female athletes of all time, 3-time gold medalist, world record holder, and perhaps the greatest athlete in the heptathlon and long jump, one of the all-time greats in track and field, Jackie Joyner-Kersee.
Next up, cross country, brought to you by NHRMC Wilmington Marathon.
Hi, I'm Jackie Joyner-Kersee, Olympic champion, but some of my best memories was running and playing basketball in high school. The athletes who participate in cross-country and track and field competitions must master physical and mental hurdles to run another mile, shave off the extra second, and jump a little higher. Here are your honorees for the Girls Cross Country Runner of the Year. The Girls Cross Country Runner of the Year is Caitlin Obrinsky of Topsail High School.
Caitlin Obremski faced stiff competition during her freshman season, but was able to successfully outduel the other runners vying for the crown. The freshman set a new course record at the Hugh McCray Park in the MEC Championships with a time of 17 minutes 40.16 seconds, breaking four-time Star News Cross Country Runner of the Year, Natalie Tyner's record by 15 seconds. She also won the NCH SAA 3A East Regional and finished 5th at the NCH SAA 3A State Championships, earning her the honor as the Star News All-Area Girls Cross Country Runner of the Year.
Congratulations, Caitlin.
Boys cross country.
Next up, the honorees for the Boys Cross Country Runners of the Year. The Boys Cross Country Runner of the Year is Luke Scottrey from Ashley High School.
Ashley High School senior Luke Scottrey had his eyes set on taking the mantle as the area's best male long-distance runner in 2019. Not only did he reach his goal, but Scottrey dominated in the process. He was the New Hanover County and Mid-Eastern Conference champion, won every MEC race, and placed 13th at the NCH SAA 4A State Championship. After a gratifying senior campaign, Scottrey has been named the Star News All-Area Boys Cross Country Runner of the Year.
Way to lead the pack, Luke.
Moving right along, we have a crowded field of competitors and one of the best of all time to announce the top players.
Here to present the top football athletes, we have none other than Saints quarterback and Super Bowl MVP Drew Brees.
Next up, football, brought to you by Advanced Air Solutions.
Hey, I'm Drew Brees. I just want to encourage you to keep up the good fight both on and off the field. Sports isn't forever, but positive impacts on your community last a lifetime. I've played a lot of football in my time. I've been injured, set records, lost heartbreakers, and won big games. But believe it or not, some of my best memories are from playing high school football. In 1996, we were the 5A Division II state champions in the state of Texas. And of all the accomplishments I've been able to experience on the football field, that was probably one of my greatest ones ever. Here are your honorees for Defensive Football Player of the Year. And the Defensive Football Player of the Year is Javion McCray of West Brunswick High School.
There was a new sense of pride at West Brunswick High School this season, thanks to Javion McCray and his teammates. West Brunswick rattled off its first 10-win season since 1997, and the defense was the biggest factor, giving up only 9 points per game and pitching 5 shutouts on the season. McCray, a 6'2" defensive tackle, used his monstrous frame to clog up lanes and control the line of scrimmage. With 7 sacks, 22 tackles for loss, 55 tackles, and 3 fumble recoveries, McCray has been named the Star News All-Area Football Defensive Player of the Year.
Congratulations, Javion.
Football offense.
Here are your honorees for Offensive Football Player of the Year. And the Offensive Football Player of the Year is Mackay Stanley of New Hanover High School.
Mackay Stanley accomplished nearly every goal he set for himself and for his new team this season. Hanover cruised to a Mid-Eastern Conference championship, ended a 2-game losing streak to Hoggard, and reached the 3AA East Regional Final. In the process, Stanley was the most dominant player on a thrilling offense. He ran for 1,340 yards and 18 touchdowns on only 139 carries, on his way to the Star News All-Area Football Offensive Player of the Year award.
Congratulations, Mackay.
All right, so next up is golf, and here to present is the 2019 U.S. Open champion, Gary Woodland.
Next up, golf, brought to you by Cape Fear Academy.
Hey everyone, it's Gary Woodland. I hope everyone is staying safe during this time. And congrats to all the athletes who've obviously put in so much hard work and dedication. One, I wish I was back in your spot. I missed my time in high school, but I cherish those memories still today. So hopefully it's a springboard forward for you, and look forward to seeing you in the future. Golf is a game that takes unique combination of physical and mental stamina. It demands countless hours on the range, the greens, and on the course. These kids have put in the work, and they have the handicaps to prove it. Here are your honorees for the Girls Golfer of the Year. The Girls Golfer of the Year is Caroline Crumrine of Cape Fear Academy.
Cape Fear Academy has rapidly ascended as a formidable girls golf program since Caroline Crumrine and her father started the program 2 years ago. The Hurricanes have back-to-back top 5 finishes at the NCISAA Division II State Championships, and this year, all 3 Cape Fear Academy players finished inside the top 20. Crumrine, a Furman signee, finished off her high school career by placing 4th at the state championships, taking home the medalist honors in 5 of 6 regular season matches, and is now the 2-time Star News All-Area Girls Golfer of the Year.
Congratulations, Caroline. You're the Girls Golfer of the Year.
Our next presenter is just barely out of high school herself, but has represented the United States at multiple levels.
She's a professional soccer player for the Washington Spirit and midfielder of the U.S. Women's National Team and FIFA Women's World Cup Award winner. Here she is, Rose Lavelle.
Next up, soccer, brought to you by Leisure World Casual Furniture.
Hi, I'm Rose Lavelle. I just wanted to say congratulations to all of you guys. Some of my favorite memories from high school are playing high school sports and representing my high school on the soccer field. So you guys can take that memory with you in this next stage of life, and best of luck moving forward with whatever you have next. Congratulations again. Soccer is a beautiful sport. It's easily the world's most favorite sport. Anyone can play it at any time, anywhere, at the beach, on the street, in the gym. Let's take a look at the next generation of soccer stars. Here are your honorees for Boys Soccer Player of the Year. The Boys Soccer Player of the Year is Tafari Kroom from Coastal Christian High School.
Coastal Christian had all the makings of a state championship contender this season. The defense was experienced. The midfield was deep and balanced. All the Centurions needed was some electricity in front of the goal. Tafari Kroom provided that extra spark. The senior scored 24 times and dished out 5 assists with blazing speed and creativity. Behind Kroom, the Centurions roared to their first state championship in school history. With a magical season in the rearview mirror, Kroom has been named the Star News All-Area Boys Soccer Player of the Year.
Congratulations, Tafari.
Our next guy, I don't even know where to begin. I guess I could start with his 28 Olympic medals, of which 23 of those are gold. Or maybe the time that he was named the Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year. He's a world champion, world record holder, and the most decorated swimmer of all time, Michael Phelps.
Next up, swimming, brought to you by Cameron Art Museum.
I've spent a significant portion of my life in the pool, and I know firsthand the commitment that each of these swimmers has made to be the best. It all starts with a dream. Then you put in the work, you make the sacrifices, you chase that dream one stroke at a time. Every 100th of a second you gain gets you closer to that dream. The extra laps in the early morning separate you from the rest of the competition. Everything you've done, everything you've learned, everything you've put into becoming the best is all worthwhile when you see your name at the top of the board. Enjoy the moment. You've earned it.
Girls swimming and diving.
Here are your honorees for Girls Swimmer of the Year. The Girls Swimming and Diving Athlete of the Year is Jenna Grill of Laney High School.
Jenna Grill took some time off from swimming before her sophomore year at Laney. Grill needed a refresh, but when she returned to the pool, she was more focused than ever to improve her times and maximize her potential. The results were dazzling. Grill made a huge jump and qualified for the NCHSAA 4A State Championships in 2 different events, finishing inside the top 10 in the 50-yard freestyle and the 100 butterfly. After a splendid season, Grill is the Star News All-Area Girls Swimming and Diving Athlete of the Year.
Congratulations, Jenna.
Boys swimming and diving.
Now to the boys' lane. Here are your honorees for Boys Swimming and Diving Athlete of the Year. The Boys Swimming and Diving Athlete of the Year is Jason Bunn of Hallgard High School.
Jason Bunn thought he was going to come up short at state. After a slow start at the NCHSAA 4A State Championship, Bunn didn't think he had a chance at the gold medal heading into his final dive off the 1-meter board. But that lack of faith allowed the junior to be a little more aggressive. The end result was a championship-winning effort, giving Bunn in southeastern North Carolina its first state title in the sport. His historic season earned Bunn the Star News All-Area Boys Swimming and Diving Athlete of the Year.
Congratulations, Jason.
All right, with 7 Grand Slam titles, 5 Wimbledon championships, and 4 Olympic gold medals, our next presenter is a legend and arguably one of the most accomplished, certainly inspiring women in the history of sport. Please welcome Venus Williams.
Next up, tennis, brought to you by Cape Fear Academy.
Hi everyone, Venus here. Congratulations on a great year. I know this year's been a little bit different for everyone, but congratulations still on staying strong. And also in life, we don't ask for less challenges, we ask for more skills. So with that being said, I am so happy to introduce our winners of our sports awards. Often against the wall, everything riding on the next point, tennis players excel at performing under pressure. The margin for error is small, and one mistake to the left or to the right could cost the match. These players have shown they can handle the pressure, winning the big points when it matters. Here are your honorees for Girls Tennis Player of the Year. The Girls Tennis Player of the Year is Peyton Philemon of New Hanover High School.
Peyton Philemon wasted no time climbing to the top of the Wildcats lineup her freshman season. By the end of the year, Philemon helped New Hanover become the first Wilmington school to reach the NCHSAA Team State Championship, paired with Frances Coleman as the runners-up in the 3A State Doubles Championship, and went 31-2 during her inaugural season. For her efforts, Philemon has been named the Star News All-Area Girls Tennis Player of the Year.
Congratulations again to Peyton Philemon, the Star News Varsity Girls Tennis Player of the Year.
We've had so many professional athletes as part of this program who are at the top of their game. The next is no exception. She's considered one of the greatest beach volleyball players in the history of the sport. Please welcome Misty May Trainer.
Next up, volleyball, brought to you by Leisure World Casual Furniture.
Hey guys, this is Misty May Trainer. I am so happy to be celebrating you. I wish I could be there in person. I know this is a virtual time we're living in right now, but again, I am so happy to be celebrating with you. Congratulations to all the seniors. Congratulations on all the awardees. Congratulations to everyone graduating. The best volleyball players have a motivation to rise above the competition and to put their team in a position to score and win. They tax their bodies and test their stamina, putting in countless hours of training to perfect their skill. It's time to dig up the best of the best for volleyball. Here are your honorees for Volleyball Player of the Year. And the Volleyball Player of the Year is Martin Main Rangel of Hoggard High School.
Martin Main Rangel is the ultimate team player on the volleyball court. She's a talented hitter who also prides herself on making an impact defensively and as a leader. In her junior season, Rangel's individual brilliance helped Hoggard reach its first state quarterfinal appearance since 2014. She led the Vikings with 338 kills and 56 aces, while also recording 238 digs and 39 blocks. After guiding the Vikings to their best season in recent years, Rangel is the Star News All-Area Volleyball Player of the Year.
Congratulations, Martin Main.
Our next presenter is on his way to becoming the most decorated American wrestler in history. He's a Hodge Trophy winner, which is like the Heisman for wrestling. He's a 4-time world champion and gold medal winner. Give it up for Jordan Burroughs.
Next up, wrestling, brought to you by Down East Heating and Air Conditioning.
What's up, guys? Jordan Burroughs here, Olympic and world champion at 74 kilograms for the United States of America. I am happy to be here today with you guys, and congratulations to all of the winners this evening. This is a very special day, something that I'm happy to be a part of, especially because looking at my career now, at this point where you guys are, I never knew what I was capable of. And the cool thing about it is you guys still have so much ahead of you. I want to talk to all of the athletes out there about strength. Not just physical strength, but mental strength. About getting back up, shaking off the losses and trying again. We need that now more than ever. We need a get back up again kind of attitude. And it's my focus as I prepare for the next Olympics. But I'd like to challenge all the viewers out there to embrace this mindset, work together, and let's rise to the challenge of winning again. Here are your honorees for Boys Wrestler of the Year. The The Star News Varsity Co-Wrestlers of the Year are Mark Samuel from Laney High School and Brian Arago from North Brunswick High School.
Laney's Mark Samuel and North Brunswick's Brian Arago took different paths, but their respective wrestling journeys in 2020 finished with similar results: an undefeated season and an individual state championship. Samuel went 55-0, while Arago's season record was 52-0. Both wrestlers won their championship match in the state tournament by a score of 7-2. The duo will share one more honor. Samuel and Arago are the Star News All-Area Co-Wrestlers of the Year.
Congratulations, Brian and Mark. You guys are the Co-Wrestlers of the Year.
Again, congratulations to all of our Player of the Year honorees and award winners. From the big stars to the rising stars, I just love hearing these athletic greats announce the next generation of award-winning, show-stopping athletes. So let's show some love to all of them too, right? Show us all your celebrations and congratulations on social media, and make sure you're showing your support, photos and videos from your watch parties, or even photos of your favorite moments throughout the season.
Speaking of showing some love, we have something special in store for you tonight. While we're recognizing those who were able to train, perform, and excel in their sports, there were so many student athletes who were stopped short of reaching their goals when spring sports and other big milestones were canceled due to protecting students and fans from the spread of COVID-19. For all of you seniors out there, this is for you.
The Spring Senior Tribute is brought to you by Victory Awards and Trophies.
Hey guys, this is Gabby Douglas.
Hey guys, it's Patrick.
Hey guys, it's Steph.
Hey guys, Wayne Gretzky here.
This is Jessica Mendoza.
This is Venus Williams. We just want you to know.
For every player who couldn't step onto the field,
Who missed their last game.
Who won't play that final match.
Who never scored that last goal.
Who missed the state playoffs.
Who didn't go to prom
Or walk across the stage.
This
is for you.
We know.
You aren't alone. We feel it too. The stillness.
The silence. The absence. We never had the chance.
We never felt what could have been.
We worked. We practiced.
We sweat, cried, and bled for those moments.
For those opportunities.
For those memories.
And just like that, it stopped. But we cannot stop.
We are not finished.
Our chance to win is not over.
The future is still calling.
And it's calling your name.
So don't stop learning.
Don't stop training. Don't stop trying. And don't stop dreaming.
Because the future,
My future, our future,
starts today.
Don't stop now.
What a powerful message for all our seniors out there. I'm here to ask you to get one more message trending, and it's one we all need to hear. #Don'tStopNow. And just to give this some extra momentum, we'll choose one person who uses this hashtag on Instagram or Twitter and award them with $1,000 and donate $1,000 to the COVID relief charity of their choice. Seniors, Whatever your future may hold, good luck and don't stop now.
Hopefully we'll be back on the fields and courts sooner rather than later. First, we have the Breakthrough Award to honor an athlete or team that has passed a barrier or limitation to reach a big goal or dream they had set for themselves. This year's StarNewsVarsity Breakthrough Award goes to the Hoggard Girls Cross Country Team.
The fall of 2019 featured a wide-open race for the girls' cross-country Mid-Eastern Conference Championship. Ashley, Hoggard, and Laney all felt like they had the speed to run away from the field and secure the title. However, what few people knew coming into the season was just how good those three were compared to the rest of the state. Behind a strong freshman class, Hoggard separated itself from the rest of the league and won the conference championship. The Vikings backed that performance up with a win at the NCHSAA 4A East Regionals, and 1 week later, Hoggard won the state championship. 5 girls, Molly Parker, Sarah Martin, Sloan Fleming Hickey, Shay Hoffaker, and Jetta Pellizzari finished inside the top 35 at the state championship race. Aaron Johnson and Grace Howell also competed at the state championship and throughout the regular season as part of Hoggard's top 7. Not only was it Hoggard's first state championship in cross country, but it was the first time any Wilmington school had won the state title in cross country, and head coach Rhonda Shalosky helped guide the Vikings to the mountaintop. A championship that normally belonged to schools from Raleigh was coming back to the southeast coast of North Carolina. And after making history, the Hoggard girls cross country team is this year's recipient of the Best of StarNewsVarsity Breakthrough Award.
Congratulations, ladies. Way to claim the title. Courage is demonstrated during challenging moments in life. We see it when an individual takes the path less traveled, when they get back up, when they restart, when against all odds they choose to keep going when most of us would give in. And sometimes I think we forget how many times we face these life-defining moments. This year has been one that has challenged us all. We're in a moment of time that we need to hear about courage, of rising up, of overcoming whatever is blocking the path to our dreams. We need stories that show us the power of courage that lives in the human spirit. How amazing is it that we find that inspiration, that spirit, that unbelievable courage within our high schools. Let's meet our 2020 Courage Award winner, Liza Murtaugh, and hear a story that can inspire us all.
Liza Murtaugh learned she had scoliosis during her 8th grade year. Murtaugh and her family tried to avoid surgery, even wearing a back brace for 2 years. But in the end, it was determined that surgery was the best course of action, so she could maximize her life and swimming career. One day after attending last year's Best of StarNewsVarsity Awards banquet, Murtaugh made her way to Duke for surgery. Last June, Liza underwent a 9+ hour spinal fusion surgery to correct a severe lumbar curve. She spent 5 days in the hospital and returned home with strict rehab orders and a lot of limitations. The next 2 months, she focused on her physical therapy and was told to walk as much as she could tolerate. At 10 weeks post-operation, Murtaugh was told she could get back in the pool and start to float. Finally, after 3 months, she was told she could start swimming laps again. The only goal was to compete again in both the club and high school seasons, but Murtaugh exceeded her entire family's expectations. The timeline she set for herself was aggressive, but the perseverance and hard work paid off. Murtaugh won 2 individual state titles, repeating in the 100 breaststroke to go along with a 50 freestyle win at the NCISAA State Championships. Her hard work continues to bring recognition, and after working her way back from a 9-hour surgery to 2 state championships, Murtaugh is the recipient of the Best of StarNewsVarsity Courage Award.
Congratulations, Liza, the 2020 Courage Award recipient.
We focused a lot tonight on the student athletes, but as we mentioned at the beginning of the show, lessons of leadership, skills to win, and the belief you can do more must come from the top.
And coaches who have a tradition of winning develop systems to build award-winning programs. They aren't relying solely on sporadic flashes of athletic talent. They are focused on teaching a group of individuals to become a true team. Our next presenter said it best. There are no shortcuts to building a great team each season. You build the foundation brick by brick.
Here to present our Coach of the Year award is a man who many consider one of the greatest coaches of all time, Bill Belichick.
Coach of the Year.
Hi, this is Bill Belichick. Congratulations on your high school career as student athletes. I know this is an exciting time for all of you. When I reflect back on my high school career, those are some of the fondest memories that I have. As we celebrate the accomplishments of our athletes tonight, It's important to recognize the leaders who guide these young adults and help them reach their full potential. I fully believe that there are no shortcuts to building a team each season. The coaches we'll honor tonight have achieved success by focusing on the details, putting in the hours, and getting the job done. Let's meet some of these great high school coaches.
Coach of the Year.
The StarNewsVarsity Coach of the Year is Mike Scheffel, the boys soccer and girls basketball coach at Coastal Christian High.
It was a historic 2-season stretch for Coastal Christian Athletics. The girls basketball team had its best season in program history, securing a win in the NCISAA playoffs for the very first time. And 4 months earlier, the Centurion soccer team brought home the program's first ever state championship. At the forefront of both historic achievements was head coach Mike Scheffel. Scheffel has made immense strides with both programs in the past 5 years. This year, the Centurions got over the hump. And after making history inside his own school, Scheffel is the Best of StarNewsVarsity Awards Coach of the Year.
Congratulations, Coach Scheffel.
Hi, I'm Jason Humphrey, and on behalf of Down East Heating and Air Conditioning, it's my privilege to introduce the overall Female Athlete of the Year and overall Male Athlete of the Year. We are honored to be able to help shine a spotlight on these deserving young people who inspire me, their teammates, and the whole community. The past few months have not been easy, but the accomplishments of these amazing athletes show us that no obstacles are insurmountable, and with hard work and determination, we all can do great things. Congratulations to the 2020 Down East Heating and Air Conditioning Female and Male Athletes of the Year.
Now it's time for the biggest awards of the night.
Here to present is an athlete who at only 24 years old has set the league on fire. NFL MVP, Super Bowl MVP, Kansas City Chiefs quarterback, Patrick Mahomes.
Hey everybody, it's Patrick Mahomes of the Kansas City Chiefs. Real sorry we couldn't be there today, but we wanted to make this extra special as we get through this time together. We've reached our final awards of the night, Athlete of the Year. The awards recognize accomplishments that are often above and beyond even the highest level of performance.
Female Athlete of the Year.
Nationally, we have seen phenomenal growth in women's sports. That recognition is long overdue. Let's meet some of the female athletes who will continue that momentum and shatter expectations. The finalists for Female Athlete of the Year are
Caitlin Obremski, cross country for Topsail Academy. Chloe Kerman, girls basketball at Cape Fear Academy. Sanaya Rivers, basketball for Ashley High School.
The StarNewsVarsity Female Athlete of the Year is Sanaya Rivers of Ashley High School.
The story of junior Sanaya Rivers is far from over, but every new chapter continues to be filled with excellence. Rivers transferred to Ashley this season and took her game to the next level. The Screaming Eagles hadn't won the Mid-Eastern Conference since 2013, and no players on their roster had ever beaten Hoggard or Laney. Both of those droughts ended in 2020 behind Rivers, the nation's number 3 recruit in the class of 2021 according to ESPN.com. Rivers averaged a career-best 25 points, 11.5 rebounds, and a whopping 6.3 steals per game. She was the Gatorade Player of the Year for a second straight season, and basically on every All-State team in North Carolina. For the second straight year, Sanaya Rivers is the Best of StarNewsVarsity Awards Female Athlete of the Year.
Congratulations, Sanaya, your Female Athlete of the Year.
Male Athlete of the Year.
Now it's time to move to the guys. To recognize the best of the best in boys high school sports, your Male Athlete of the Year. Oftentimes to receive this award, an athlete must not only excel in one sport, but work to stand out in multiple sports. When I was in high school, I played baseball, basketball, and football, so I know how challenging playing multiple sports can be and how versatile you must be. The finalists for Male Athlete of the Year are
Mark Samuel, wrestling for Laney High School. Jaim Bullock, track and field for North Brunswick High School. Makai Stanley, football and basketball for New Hanover High School.
The StarNewsVarsity Male Athlete of the Year is Makai Stanley of New Hanover High.
Coming into the summer of 2019, both the New Hanover football and boys basketball teams had aspirations of winning the Mid-Eastern Conference title. Mackay Stanley dazzled on the Legion Stadium field in the fall, rushing for 1,340 yards and 18 touchdowns on only 139 carries. New Hanover won the MEC and reached the NCH SAA 3AA East Regional Final. Then, in the winter, Stanley helped a young Wildcats team make significant strides. After finishing fourth a year ago, New Hanover reclaimed its spot atop the MEC landscape with an 18-5 record. Stanley was arguably New Hanover's most consistent player, averaging 13 points and 6 rebounds per game. Stanley is the only Star News Player of the Year to also receive first-team honors in another sport. And after leading New Hanover to conference titles in football and basketball, he's an easy choice as the Best of Star News Varsity Awards Male Athlete of the Year.
Congratulations, Mackay, you're Male Athlete of the Year.
Thank you, Patrick. And for one final time, let's keep this celebration going. Remember to show your support on social media with tonight's hashtags. Back to you, Sage and Jesse.
Thank you, Courtney. I'd also like to once again thank our sponsors who made this night possible. We truly could not do it without you. Stick around to see photos of all the All-Stars featured here tonight and a few words from the businesses that made this night possible.
And from the Star News media staff, thanks for your support and for reading the inspiring sports stories throughout the year. You can see details on how to subscribe or to get more information on getting copies of tonight's show.
Congratulations, everybody. Don't stop now. Keep pushing through. Good night.
That's a wrap from all of us, and remember, it's all about the journey. Don't stop now.